All right, this is a wine I've been wanting to do a tasting, a review on for a while. This is Hawthorne Vineyards Lemberger. There's no better time to do this because we only have about 3 cases left of it. So if we don't do it now, I'll be waiting until the next vintage. So this wine is Lemberger, not to be confused with the stinky cheese Limburger. You usually see it called Blanc-Frankish up in northern Michigan, but at Hawthorne we call it Lemberger. It's got different names in different countries. It's widely grown in Austria and Hungary. It probably originated in Slovenia, but it's a cooler climate wine, and it does really good in our cool climate in northern Michigan. It's getting more popular up here as well. So we're gonna give this a little taste today, see what we think here. And I have to be honest right out of the gate here. I really like this vintage of this wine, so let's give it a taste here. So this wine is popular for having kind of spicy black pepper notes to it. A lot of times people read that in the description of the wine and they'll want to order it. So you get kind of that spicy black pepper in there, and I get a little bit of that on the nose right away. Not overpowering. It's balanced out with fruit. You get a lot of pomegranate, a little bit of raspberry in there too. A lot of earthiness, kind of earthy notes to it. Kind of like you might with a Pinot Noir or something like that. Let's give it a taste here. On the front end, you get a lot of fruitiness. Not overly fruity. This isn't a sweet wine at all. It's bone dry. But nice fruitiness on the front end. A lot of the pomegranate, a little bit of the raspberry. This is the first vintage of this wine I've had that I've actually got like some nice dark cherry, black cherry notes in there too. And I really enjoy that. On the back end in this vintage, you get a little more of that spicy black pepper to it. And it's not overbearing. Sometimes that can scare people a little bit. This is still a nice smooth wine on the back end. The tannins aren't too heavy, but you get a little bit of that spiciness, and then kind of just like a nice, like rounded mouthfeel on the back end of it. This wine is also done in a lot of different styles up here in northern Michigan too. Sometimes you see it a little bit lighter bodied, sometimes more medium bodied. Hawthorne, we do it as a little bit fuller bodied wine. This gets 23 months in French oak. Our typical red wines get about 18 months in French oak, so this is one of our bolder reds for sure. Okay, that's damn good. So if you're up in northern Michigan here and you get a chance, Hawthorne Vineyards does the Lemberger Blanc-Frankish. A lot of wineries on Leelanau Peninsula do it as well. Hawthorne's on Old Mission Peninsula, but I'm finding a lot of the Leelanau wineries do it as well. And if you get a chance, get in there and try this wine. If you like a nice red wine, I think you'll really like this one. We're probably gonna be doing a lot of these wine tasting videos here of all kinds of different northern Michigan wines, whites, reds, and other U.S. wines, West Coast wines, European wines. So if you guys like this kind of content, please like us, subscribe, come see what we're doing on Instagram and on TikTok, and we're gonna have some fun.